Hi, Uberdante here. I'd like to show you my new game, Snowball Fight. This is a two-player game. You just need these two cards, a pencil and an eraser, and it's for two players. And it's about a snowball fight between two penguins or groups of penguins. And let me show you how it works. You can play it completely in hand. You hold two cards. You have one card. You only use this bottom half here. This is for scoring and keeping track of your power-ups. And then you have a playing field on this card. And this card has front and the back that are exactly the same. If you rotate it, it looks the same. And player one is going to play on this side of the field. And you'll be marking these snowballs with a pencil. And player two will be playing on this side of the field. And there's two main moves, two main actions. You're going to flip whenever you throw a snowball. You're going to flip this way. So picture this penguin holding a snowball. He's going to throw it. As he's throwing it, you flip the card over and the snowball is going to land over on this side. Your other move is you can move your penguin to dodge or avoid snowballs. So this, whenever you do that, you're going to flip the card this way. So picture this penguin kind of running down, and you flip it, and the penguin will be in a new spot. Okay, let's get into it. So to start the game, choose a player to start. Let's just start with player two. And at the very beginning of the game, you can choose any of these penguins to be your attacker. Let's just choose this little guy here. And you'll look at these four surrounding snowballs and you just fill in one of them. I'm not saying this is going to be my attacker. Okay, and then I'm going to flip to throw the snowball, but first I'm going to target one of these, one of my opponent's penguins. And these penguins only have a range of 1, 2, 3. They have a range of 3 penguins. So if you're one of these back penguins, the furthest you can throw is this front row. If you're a middle penguin, you can hit penguins in the front 2 rows. And if you're in the front, you can hit any of these penguins. So you're going to target one of these penguins. And since I'm in the back, I'm going to target this guy in the front. I could target either one of these, but let's target this guy. So say I'm going to target this guy, and then you're going to flip, throw that snowball. And on this side, player two, the attacker, is going to now fill in one of these circles around the penguin they targeted. So let's fill in this one. Okay, and that's the end of player two's turn. If this had been they had filled in the 4th snowball, then they would have hit their target and they'd get a point. This is the beginning of the game. It's the first ball thrown. It didn't hit, but this penguin still needs to avoid the snowball. So that's going to be player one's first move. They have to flip the card this way to move. And they're going to move this targeted penguin, and they can move to the next diagonal penguin. So they have a choice to go up or down. You can wait till after you flip and then make your choice. So let's flip. And let's just go down to this penguin here. And now it's player one's turn to attack, and attack in the same way. So scratch out one of these. And we can target any one of these penguins. So let's target this guy over here. Throw it. Targeting this guy. So fill in one of these snowballs. Let's fill in this one. Okay. Now this penguin needs to avoid the snowball, so they're going to move. It's player two's turn. They're going to move. They can move in one of these two directions. So let's flip. And let's move to this penguin. Now, this would be a good time to show the power-ups. So the front penguins can use this front power-up, which is a +1 hit. So instead of 1 snowball, you'll fill in 2 snowballs. And you can do that once per game. The back rows, any of these 5 penguins can use either of these 2 power-ups. One is they can increase their range, so they have the maximum range. And the other one is they can erase one of these balls. Okay, and it's always done, you always use your power-up just before attacking. So let's use this one. We'll use this +1 hit. And this penguin, and I'll erase, I'll fill in one of these to attack. And I'm going to target this penguin in the middle. So I'll flip it. Target this penguin. I have a +1 hit, so I can fill in 2 snowballs, and I filled in the 4th snowball. This penguin has been hit, and player 2 scores 1 point. Okay, if you get a hit, you have the advantage, and you can immediately go again. So player 2 would then choose one of these penguins. Let's say we'll just choose this penguin, fill it in, and then attack as usual. Choose the target and attack. Okay, let's pick this game up at a later stage and look at a different situation. So in this game, player 2 is just about to attack, and they're attacking from this penguin, and they're going to target this penguin over here. They flip. You see there's already all 4 snowballs have been filled. So this would be a miss. There was no one there at all. So they missed, and player 1 does not have to dodge or avoid the snowball. So in this case, player 1 can immediately attack without moving the penguin. So you can choose any of these penguins. Choose this guy and immediately attack. Okay, they got a point. So this fills in the 4th snowball around the penguin they were targeting. It also fills in this 4th snowball, but they weren't targeting this penguin, so they don't get it. They don't get any extra points. They just get that 1 point for hitting the targeted one. It's also a case that you might fill in the 4th snowball of a penguin that you're not targeting, but not the 4th one of the one you are targeting. In that case, you don't get, it doesn't count as a hit. Let's look at another situation. In this case, player 2 has just been attacked, and they need to move. So they can move. This penguin was targeted. They need to move to one of these 2. So they're going to flip. If they want to, they actually can't move to this spot because all the snowballs are taken. They've been filled in. So they can move to the back. Penguin, if they want to move here, they can use one of their power-ups. And that one is called a make. You can make a snowball. You just erase one of the snowballs. And now you can move to that spot. And then, of course, you have to, if you're attacking, you need to fill it in again. And you can attack. And let's look at another case. If this penguin has been targeted and needs to move, we go to move, and there are no places to move. That both penguins are filled, and you've already used up your power-ups. In that case, player 1 loses their turn. The penguin stumbles. They're not able to attack, and player 2 takes advantage, and they can immediately choose any penguin they like and attack. Eventually, there'll be no more. Everything will be filled, or most things will be filled, or you won't have any place to go, and just see whoever has the highest score. I forgot to mention, this is an in-hand game, and you can just, when it's your turn, you just pass over it to the next person. You can just pass it back and forth like this. And if you're sitting across from your opponent, you can hold it like this and just pass it back. It doesn't matter. This game gives a kind of illusion that you're playing on one side of the card and the other players playing on the other side of the card, but it is an illusion. If you pay attention, you can see what's happening. But I invite you to just, buy into the illusion, and you're not allowed to look at the back. You can kind of figure out what's going on, but I think it's fun just to not think about that. Just find a young person, find a child to play with, find your inner child, and just to jump into the illusion and have a little bit of fun with it. That's the intention of the game. All right. I hope you give it a try. I'd love to hear your comments, and thanks for watching.